I've been on the board for about 20 years, and I have a real passion for what this organization does. My son was sick many years, and I spent he had 7 different surgeries in the Baltimore Children's Hospital, John Hopkins. And one time we had to go in an emergency room, and my son ended up on the oncology ward. And he was just very, very ill. And all of a sudden, this little 4-foot munchkin, about a 3-year-old little girl with a bald head and her little hospital gown and her little Bert and Ernie slippers, and she was holding her IV pole, and she comes in an animated voice. She wanted to know my son Seth's name, and she climbed up on a step, and she was talking to him, and she was so cute. She goes, "I'm going to draw you a picture." Then she walked, and I saw her. She walked down the hall, and about 20 minutes later, she came back and she drew a little picture of a house and all her family members. And there she was with long blonde hair in her mind and in her picture, but she was actually bald, but she saw herself blonde. And she was just the cutest little blessing. And I thought, oh, I know my son is sick, but I think he's going to live. But I didn't know about this little girl, and I thought, what a blessing. And what I came out of that with was, I never wanted another parent to feel what I felt. And I was so touched by that little tiny girl and going down in those Bert and Ernie. And I watched her as she scuttled away, and she's holding her IV, and she's walking away in those big Bert and Ernie house slippers. And I thought, and later I've thought about her many times, I wonder if she lived. So I think City of Hope is something that gives us hope, and gives hope for the families that our children will live. And not only that, my husband Bill is a diabetic, and he's been a diabetic since he's 17. And all of the things that they do for diabetic research is very important to me personally, because I want my husband, around. So I have a passion for the board member and raising money, and being a past honoree. That's a big deal to me that I was honored. So I think City of Hope gives exactly what it says, hope to families, and that's what I really love about it.